Hi guys, it's Tammy at Tater Tots, and well, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit, but first, it's Pika Wednesday, and I chose anything musical this week, and I fell on Tuesday on asphalt at the cemetery, and I kind of bunged up both knees and got my knuckles, if you can see. There's a little place here I tore up, broke my nail. I've got a bump on my head and it bled quite a bit. I sat on the asphalt in a puddle of blood. Jeff and the really sweet lady and her dog and Dick and Xavier were there. And I actually, I think, tripped over Xavier. We put him on the leash because Jeff and I were going to take him. And he's not crazy about his leash. And we just got tangled up and I went down. And luckily, the inside of my hands are okay now, but I caught myself on my hands. I've got two big band-aids on my knees because they're pretty banged up. My khaki capris have got too much blood on them to try to save. Plus, I ripped my knee on them, so they're in the trash. But I didn't break anything, so that's a good thing. And I'm icing up a little bit, taking Tylenol, and I'm going to be okay. But yeah, I got myself a little bit. And it's only been 6 months since I fell and broke my hip. I'm like thinking, okay, Tammy, what's up with this? You're falling too much. And I know if I say anything at the hospital, they or my doctor, they'd be like really checking into things. But when you trip over something, I guess you really can't help it. And my hip has healed, but my knees are still very, very stiff and sore. So this probably isn't going to help them much. But I really didn't have anything musical to bring on other than this little outfit that I absolutely love. It's got the xylophone and those, the triangles that are like bells. You hit those and it's got drums on it. And I love it. It's a Burt's Bee. It's pale mint green. And you guys saw it the other day. I love this. I saw there is xylophone on eBay I could get. But guys, I'm going to really go through this house. Jeff's going through his closet. And we are getting rid of stuff. It's going to either the homeless shelter where they make them go and look for jobs and be responsible and get them out on their own, or we are going maybe some to Goodwill, which I never like to go to Goodwill, but I am not doing a garage sale. It's not worth it. So someone else can enjoy the treasures that we had that we just don't want anymore. But what is really, really on my heart, and I know this is very controversial, I know it is, and you guys know I don't bring drama on my channel, but Charlie Kirk's assassination has really, really been on my heart. And I think it's so sad. I watched him. I watched the debates at a lot of the college campuses. And I'll be honest with you, some of those kids, they've been brainwashed, and it's scary and it's sad. I don't care what your party affiliation is. I don't. My dad and I are not the same. And we will talk politics a little bit, but not a lot, because we do agree on one thing. My dad is 90 years old, as you guys know. He has voted in every election since he's been old enough to. But this last election, he did not vote because he said there was no one to vote for. And I agreed with him to a point. I do personally, I like Trump. I don't think he's perfect, no. But I look at the platforms and, I've never read the Bible clear through. I've not. I admit it. I should. I haven't. But I was raised in church when I was a little girl, and I've prayed all my life. I've trusted God. I've had faith. Um, was brought up with my parents' principles and beliefs, I'm sure. And I admit, when I was younger, I leaned a little more liberal. I did. And I voted a little bit more liberal. And I always said if Hillary Clinton ever run for office, I would vote for her. But I couldn't when she did, because I looked at the platforms and there was not one thing on her platform that I believed in personally. That's me personally. I don't care what anybody else believes. I think if you have a strong feeling, a strong conviction, and you believe, then, that's the way you should go. But I also believe that everyone is entitled to free speech. And I believe that they are entitled to their own opinions. If one person wants respect for their thoughts and their feelings, the other person deserves the same respect. And that's how I feel. And I'm going to shut up because I need to shut up. But my heart, all of my sympathy goes to Erica and those two babies that lost their dad over something that should not have happened. I'm going to shut the door. We get spam calls all the time. I'm going to bring up little Miss Lainey because she's a really sweetheart too. She's got on Clouds and Dreams, and it's a tatty teddy, yellow and off-white striped sleeper. It's preemie, and she's got a little soft yellow bow in her hair. And I've got her laying over here. She lays over here a lot because I'm out of room, with her little tatty teddy that was made by Janet Smith at Creation So Real. Very, very cute. And you know what? While I've got it out, I'm just going to do Rena's tag. What is that? Rena's Reborns Forever Crochet Friday. But this is for Pika Wednesday. Forgive me for my little jaunt, my little opinion here. But I feel really, really strong about it. I hope I've not offended anyone, because that is not my intent. It's like I said, everyone has their beliefs. Everyone has their rights to their beliefs because we are in a free country. And, it's like these dolls. I've got a girlfriend that I've known for 40 plus years. She thinks they're stupid and they're crazy. But I know this person. I almost said her name. I know this person very well. She is very, very opinionated. She is very, very bossy. If you don't bury your loved one exactly how she thinks you should, then you've done it wrong. Hello, guys. Point being made. Everyone has different likes and dislikes. Everyone has their beliefs and someone else has their beliefs. But what we need to do is come together and respect each other's beliefs. Whether we agree or whether we don't, we need to come together and agree to respect. I've said that for so long. Respect. RESPECT. So guys, have a great day, and I'll see you Friday. Bye.